Hello everyone, welcome back for more Let's Play You Don't Know Jack, the ride. Shower.
Oh, just pick
Well
one.
no, sleep is more likely. Yeah.
Hello, ready to ride? All right then. How many people will be playing? No others to play with? I'm sorry, but sometimes it's nice to have an opportunity to get to know yourself better. Is this the first time on the ride for you?
Yep.
Splendid. Glad you had the courage to play again. May I have your name, please?
Aww. I should be used to that
Player,
disappointment.
please type in your name.
But I'm
Now.
not.
Well, why don't I call you Skitty?
Okay.
As you know, your buzzer is the key with the B on it. I'm so sorry to say that our time together is finally over. Enjoy your ride.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. This episode of You Don't Know Jack, the Ride is sponsored by Crust Busters. We bust the crust or we go bust. And now,
What have I gotten
here's
myself
your host,
into?
Guy Towers.
I'm with Guy.
Alright, welcome to the game. You know, I heard you'd rather just roll over and sleep, but hey, maybe you can stay awake long enough to play, huh? What do you say? Okay, here we go. And hey, I
Crusty
promise we'll be
things.
done before that wet spot crusts over, okay? How much cash we playing for, bud? Nice, not too shabby. Alright, the category on this one is... I need a backhoe to break through this crust. Questions coming. Say you want to bake a special Earth Day pie. If the crust of the pie is as thick as the Earth's crust, what will people have to cut through to get to the tasty filling? About 1 mile of cookie crumbs, about 20 miles of graham cracker, about 75 miles of crushed cereal, or about 130 miles of Zwieback.
You know, I've always thought our crust is about 20 miles deep.
Almost there. Almost there. Oh my God! This pie's full of molten apple filling. Run for your life! Run for your life!
The Earth's crust is about 20 miles thick. And hey, what better way to celebrate the Earth than to do a little mining?
Yeah, well, you know.
All right, smack your buzzer.
There are worse
This
things.
baby's gonna be... Ew, you eat the crust? Okay,
Depending
see
on
if you
what
can
it is,
figure out
yes.
this pizza-y analogy. Thick crust is to radio waves, as thin crust is to what? Is it gamma waves, television waves, X-ray waves, or microwaves?
I'm terrible at remembering which is the longest wavelengths. I'm not even going to guess.
Well, it seems so obvious now, doesn't it? Radio waves are the widest, and gamma waves are the thinnest. Of course, my favorite has always been the deep dish waves with the crazy crust. All right, buzz in and set. Good picking. All right, what do we got here? So, why do they call you Crusty? Oh no, the Springfield nuclear reactor has exploded and the escaping radiation has mutated our favorite Simpsons characters. If Krusty the Clown mutates into a crustacean, which of the following body parts will he not grow? A shrimp tail, a scallop shell, a crab claw, or lobster antennae?
Crustaceans. Well, lobsters, I don't.
Hey, whoa now, just walk away.
Nope.
Yeah, I thought so.
Which ones are
If
not?
Krusty grew a scallop shell, he'd be a mollusk, not a
Ah,
crustacean.
okay.
And then he'd have to abandon his fans and go live in the water, which would be completely shellfish of him. Hold that buzz. Stanky Tang chocolate reason. No, please.
I like
please,
chocolate
no, please,
reasons.
No, please, no, please, no. No! Oh, damn.
I like the
Okay,
gibberish
bring on
questions
the
for
gibberish
causing them
category.
pain.
Unnatural love in the summertime. Don't forget, the
Not
quicker
for the
you
fact that I
buzz,
can't
the
do
more
'em.
cash you'll get. Okie doke. Tell me, if you will, with what common phrase does this gibberish phrase rhyme? Tan cuz hot. Give my head a bone. Oh, and ignore that dash in there, okay? First clue, it's a phrase that says there's more to life than being a trivia game host. You tell me. It's a phrase that says there's more to life than stuffing yourself.
Can't.
Okay, last clue. Don't just eat bread. And don't just sit there either. Come on.
And does not live by
Make
bread
your move.
alone.
Type in your answer and hit return. But if you do try to live by bread alone, you'll have really regular bowel movements. I'm just saying.
And scurvy. And rickets.
Hit that buzzer. And the category is something old, something new, and some crappy music.
So, speaking of bread, you know how at weddings they always play sappy pop songs by that band named Bread? Well,
No.
If you want to read a poem at your wedding that has the same title as a song by the band Bread, which poem might you choose? Charles Bukowski's Make It With You, Rudyard Kipling's If, Charlotte Bronte's Sweet Surrender, or Sylvia Plath's Baby I'ma Want You?
I don't know the band Bread. Sorry.
The correct answer is Kipling's poem If has the same title as the ever-popular wedding tune by Bread.
just a little word of warning, though. Showing the film version of Kipling's Rikki Tikki Tavi is a lame idea for the bachelor party.
I would imagine.
Hit your buzzer, and this one's called Tight Buttery Buns. Here's the question. If the Pillsbury Doughboy were to stand too close to an open oven and accidentally bake himself, what could you possibly snap off his toasted body as a tasty snack? His feet, his fingers, his belly button, or his nose?
He doesn't have most of those things. I guess that's the point, but
No,
no.
he has no belly button. Although with all that
Really?
finger poking going on, you'd think he'd have like a 4-lane highway running through there.
Guess the
And
only
for
thing he
those
has
of
is
you
a
interested
nose.
in the right answer, well, the Pillsbury Doughboy is not quite anatomically correct, but he does have a nose. And how does he smell? Delicious.
Especially after he gets baked.
How much will this one be worth? Whoa, hardly worth it, huh? Well, what can you do? This one's called... That's what I call going down. Okay, you know about the Mile High Club, right? Yeah, sure you do. But geez, who can afford air travel these days? If you wanted to join the Mile Low Club, where would you have to go? Grand Canyon, Mammoth Cave, Death Valley, or Carpal Tunnel?
I don't know which one goes a mile down.
Okay, are we finished? Great. That big old hole is over a mile deep.
That actually is a mile deep.
Unfortunately, you have to ride a burro to get that far down. And by that time, you're too sore to be joining any club.
Yeah.
All right, Buzz. Oh, nice pick. It's time for a Dis or Dat. The category for this Dis or Dat question is polishing Ving Rhames' Golden Globe. Okay, I'm going to read off the names of 7 movies. And for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a Jack Lemmon film, a Walter Matthau film, or both.
Oh. Any hope I had of pulling myself
Cash in for
even
each one you get
was
right, but you
gone.
lose out for each one you get wrong or that you don't get to. You got 30 seconds to nail all 7. And we're up. Grumpy Old Men. Grumpier Old Men. The Odd Couple. The Odd Couple 2. Out to Sea. The Front Page. Buddy Buddy. 7 out of
Every
7.
single
Damn.
one was both.
All right, get a load of you. Let's keep going. Tickle your buzzer. Well, that sucks. Oh well. Category. Sure wish I hadn't wiped my mouth on that. Okay, here we go. Oh, wait. Man. You know, I always write down the answers to these questions in my notebook, you know, to keep an official record. But I couldn't find my notebook before we started this game, so I've been writing my answers on this napkin. I just wiped my mouth with it and threw it away. God, I am such a bonehead. Ah!
No
All
arguments
right, well,
here.
See if you can help me remember. Which of these has not been a correct answer in this game so far? Grand Canyon, Gamma Waves, Shaggy, or his nose?
Shaggy.
Shaggy. Yeah, he's the answer to a question you haven't seen yet. Oh, All right, smack your buzzer. And let's... Sweet buzzing. Lots of cash on this
The
one.
next one's
All
gonna
right,
have
category
Shaggy,
coming.
isn't it?
It's not,
Not
a
a
tuba.
tuba. Yeah.
Question,
The joke
please.
was obvious.
If you buy your kids a Mr. Potatoes au gratin head, what will they be able to do with him? Place a corncob pipe in his corny mouth, slap a cheesy mustache on his cheesy face, pop a dopey hat onto his deep-fried head, or attach thick glasses to his thinly sliced head?
Gratin with cheese.
Potatoes au gratin is a cheesy potatoy dish with a crusty baked top. But remember to blow on Mr. Potatoes au gratin head before you play with him. He's hot.
Very.
All right, he buzz in and set. This one will be... I'd rather chew on a Wilma.
Flintstones
Ready,
vitamins.
set, here you go. If you pop a 1-a-day plus iron oxide tablet into your mouth, what will you get? Your daily dosage of gold, your daily dosage of formaldehyde, your daily dosage of rust, or your daily dosage of cheese?
Yeah. Iron plus air.
Iron oxide is a fancy term for rust. You know, I don't even bother with pills. I just suck on an old nail.
It's legitimate.
That buzzer and let's check out the
Believe it or
cast.
not.
Hey, looks good to me. And this one's called...
Scooby-Doo, where were you?
So is this the Shaggy
Coming at
answer?
ya. Given his or her everyday wardrobe, which member of the Scooby-Doo gang would have the hardest time covering a hickey? Fred, Shaggy, Daphne, or Velma?
He's the only one without something around his neck.
Well, you should have got this. I gave it to you. See,
Yeah.
everyone else has their necks all covered up, but Shaggy just wears that damn T-shirt every day, so a hickey would be in plain view to the whole gang.
But judging by that lame-ass goatee he's got, I'm guessing appearance isn't too high on Shaggy's priority list, you know?
No, it's not.
How much
He'd be
cash
showing
you
off a hickey.
Wow. This clue is crusty and gross. Here, take a look. The origins of gross anatomy. Now remember, your anatomy won't be
Goody.
gross if you just wash it a couple times a day, okay? And pat it dry. Good
At
luck.
least one good shower. What do we got? I guess this is where the gross bits are located. Black teeth. Ears. No, you're not supposed to use Q-tips to get wax out of your ears. Everybody does, but you're not supposed to. Sleepies, crusties, whatever you want to call them. Little granulated things in your eyes. And on the scalp. So when does it get hard? Smegma, yeah, that's... Okay. Penis, yes. But only for some of the population out there. Dingleberry. Anus. Hey, I was 13. Those have all been constantly
Are you
used back
kidding
then.
me? You rule. Yeah, maybe next time you'll play against somebody.
No, not likely. A celebratory drink. for the end of that episode.
Time now for a page
Definitely
from the
not the
success
beginning.
journey with motivational speaker and
Anyway,
full-time
take care,
dreamer,
folks.
Dr.
I will
Harvey
see you back
Bass.
next
Let
time
me
for
tell
more
the
You Don't Know
story of
Jack
a
the
small
Ride.
farm boy from Alaska.
As always,
He
I leave
grew
you
up
with the
in
commercials.
poverty, often cold, often hungry, many times forced to eat his own hair for sustenance. His father, a proud man, eked out a living raising caribou and selling their hooves to be made into pencil erasers. The father expected his son to take over the family business. Well, this bright, ambitious boy had a different idea. He had what I like to call a dream. The boy, at the tender age of 12, rented a car and drove from Alaska to a small island off the coast of Florida. There, he fulfilled his dream of growing a beard, smoking big cigars, and talking in a funny accent. Yes, that man is better known to you and me as billionaire entrepreneur and respected world leader Wilford Brimley.
This has been a page from the success journey with Dr. Harvey Bass.
Here's the story of two very lovely ladies and their far out righteous groovy old man. Went to a party in the 60s, threw their keys into a punch bowl, and then each lady went off with a fella other than the one with whom she came. 9 months later we became a family, bought a groovy pad, and then we changed our name to the Swabbaroos. The Swabbaroos. Got those non-traditional alternative family blues. Being a father's never easy, especially when you don't know whose you are. But we're so proud our seeds were intermingled, and it really helps to have the extra car.
Can I have an advance on my allowance?
Ask your father.
Which one?
I love you, moms and dads.
Make sure your parents sign the permission slip.
With 4 parents, I'll need a bigger slip.
Good night, honey.
Good night, honey.
Good night, honey.
Good night, honey.
We're the Swabbaroos. The Swabbaroos. With mom and dad and mom, there's no way we can ever lose. Swabbaroos.
Hey, that turned out pretty well.
I must have seen Mortgage 50 times already, and I'm back for more.
I've never personally dealt with the pain of a foreclosure, but up there on stage with the singing and the dancing, Mortgage makes it seem so real.
I thought my kids' problems with ADD were something I had to hide, but it was so empowering to see that soccer mom fight.
My child doesn't listen. My child cannot sleep. Doped up on Ritalin, he always makes me weep. He cannot concentrate. He tries to masturbate.
I'd pay 15% plus 50 points to see Mortgage again.
I mean, just think about it. Pot-smoking teens, philandering husbands, mothers addicted to painkillers. It's got everything. Mortgage is the true suburbia.
It's not every day you see a couple from 2 different tax brackets. Suffering from chronic fatigue syndrome, find true love.
I love the tax assessor.
Drive the babysitter home. Will my hand begin to roam? Can't be more than sweet 16.
Don't worry, we won't be seen.
My appraisal? I give it a prime rate.
I'm just glad they left the ending open for a second mortgage.
Mortgage, the musical everyone's talking about. Playing at a community theater near you.
This week on the James Brown Celebrity Scrabble Tournament, the Godfather of Soul takes on former child star Rusty O'Dean.
What? 57 points.
HWUNAWUH?
What?
That's not a word.
Get a minute. Jump back.
Come on, this isn't fair.
I tell you what, fair.
Is there a judge?
Tuesday after Hallie McNeil.
In other news, 3 out of 5 celebrities agree that war is bad. Learn more tonight.
Yeah, can I get the steak without the meat?
Sorry, sir, that's not possible.
Ugh, where does a vegetarian have to go to get a decent meal around here?
Come on down to Joe's Backyard for 2 acres of vegetarian delight. For only $9.99, I'll set you out to pasture, and that includes unlimited returns to my grass buffet.
Now I don't have to stay home when my non-vegetarian friends go out to eat. I can even bring my dog.
Depending on the time of year, we've got 4-leaf clovers, dandelions, daisies, crabgrass, and of course our most popular item, good old-fashioned grass.
I'm a vegan, and I feel more comfortable knowing that my dinner wasn't cooked in the same pan as some helpless hunk of butter.
I like not having to use utensils. It's so natural.
Wow, look how green that grass is under Joe's lawn chair. My mouth is watering. Let's graze.
Hey, Joe, why is it called Joe's Backyard?
Because I'm Joe, and it's my backyard.